So, you're ready to start earning online. But where do you even begin? It feels like you're just drowning in noise, right? Well, this is your guide. We're going to cut through all that confusion and build a real, practical plan, just for you.
I'm sure you've seen it, right? All those videos promising you can make a ton of money overnight. It just leaves you feeling more confused, lost in this sea of fake promises. And honestly, it's a really common trap, and it's exactly what stops most people from ever getting started.
Okay, but that's where this all changes. Let's just forget all that hype for a minute. What you really need is a simple, straightforward roadmap to get started the right way. And believe me, that's exactly what we're going to build together today.
All right, first things first. We need to get grounded in reality. Seriously, understanding what earning online actually is, and maybe more importantly, what it isn't, is the most important first step you can take.
You know, at its core, it's actually pretty simple. This isn't about finding some secret loophole or magic button. It's about using the internet to offer something of value. That could be a skill you already have, a service you can learn to provide, or even just using digital tools to make someone else's life easier. And listen, this is probably the most important truth you need to hear. There are no shortcuts. No way. The people you see who are actually succeeding, they're the ones who show up and put in the work, day in and day out. Just remember this: patience and consistency. Those are your real superpowers.
Okay, so now let's talk about what not to do. Because knowing the common traps ahead of time, that's going to save you from all the frustration that makes so many people quit before they even really get going.
I mean, you've seen these everywhere, right? The whole earn $1,000 by tomorrow thing. Look, those are designed to sell you a fantasy, not a reality. Building real, sustainable income, that takes time. It's a classic rule for a reason. If it sounds too good to be true, it absolutely 100% is. Oh man, this next one is so easy to fall into. You hear about freelancing, and then AI tools, and then managing social media. So you try to do it all at once. And what happens? You make zero progress. None. Focus is everything here. You gotta pick one thing and just stick with it. Think about it this way. You wouldn't expect to get paid as a plumber if you didn't know how to fix a pipe, right? It's the exact same logic online. You have to invest the time to actually learn a skill before you can expect to earn any money from it. That learning part, that's the whole foundation.
And here we are again, back to that core idea. Going all in for one weekend and then doing nothing for the next 2 weeks. That's just not going to cut it. It's the small things you do every single day that add up to huge results over time. It's all about building the habit, not just making a few heroic efforts here and there.
And I'm serious here, just by avoiding these 4 mistakes, you're already putting yourself way, way ahead of most people starting out. You're going to save yourself months of wasted time and, let me tell you, a ton of frustration.
All right, so with all those warnings out of the way, let's get to the good stuff, the fun part. We're talking practical, safe, and effective ways you can actually start earning, like today. So let's look at 2 really powerful options that actually work together perfectly. First, you've got freelancing. This is where you sell a skill you have, like writing or design, on sites like Fiverr or Upwork. But then you've got this other amazing thing, AI tools like ChatGPT and Canva that can basically give your skills superpowers. Think about it. A client needs a blog post. Bam! You use an AI tool to brainstorm 5 awesome ideas in under a minute. Then you use your writing skills to polish it into the perfect article. See? You're not just a freelancer anymore. You're an incredibly efficient AI-powered partner. And you know what the best part is? Especially when you're just starting out, you don't need a bunch of money to do this. For most of these methods, learning a new skill, signing up for a platform, using the free versions of AI tools, all you need to invest is your time and your effort, not your cash. Okay, so we've covered the reality of it all, we know the big mistakes to avoid, and we've got some solid methods to start with. So what's next? Well, now we put it all together into a clear, simple, step-by-step plan. Because that's the real question, isn't it? How do you go from just thinking about this stuff to actually doing it? Well, don't worry, here it is. This is your 5-step roadmap.
And here it is. It's a really simple, logical plan. Step 1, focus. Just choose one skill or method. Don't try to learn everything at once. Step 2, learn. There are so many free resources out there, YouTube videos, blogs, you name it. Use them. Step 3, practice. Every single day. Use AI tools to help you get faster and better. Step 4, start small. Just take on a few little projects to build up your confidence and create a portfolio. And finally, step 5, scale up. Once you've got some experience under your belt, you can slowly start to grow your clients and your income. See how each step just builds right on top of the last one?
All right, we're going to wrap up with the single most important thing, the one element that ties this whole roadmap together. Honestly, this is the engine that's going to drive all your success.
And this is all it takes. Seriously. We're not talking about quitting your job and grinding for 12 hours a day. Not at all. We're just talking about finding 1 or 2 focused hours each day to dedicate to whatever skill you chose. That's it. It's doable, it's sustainable, and trust me, it's incredibly powerful.
Because look, success doesn't just happen overnight. It happens over a lot of nights of consistent, focused effort. That daily commitment, even when it feels small, that is what absolutely guarantees you're going to see results down the road.
So here's the bottom line. You have the map now, you know the route, you know what hazards to look out for, and you know where you're headed. There's really only one question left to ask yourself: what's your first step going to be?